And one of them, I'll paraphrase for you inshallah, again, read it up in Sahih Muslim, also occurs in Bukhari, is that Allah, He says it's like rain coming from the sky, and there are three kinds of reactions. There's the earth that absorbs it, and then plant life comes out of it, and it benefits the people continuously. It continues to produce and produce and produce. So not only is the earth itself beautiful, but it's giving benefit to others. Then He says another kind of patch of land which doesn't absorb the water, but at least retains it, meaning forms like a puddle or a lake or something. And at least other animals and people can, cultivate from it, they can drink from it, they can use it as a supply. It doesn't benefit itself, but at least it benefits others. That's another kind of land. Then He describes a third kind of land that has no use whatsoever. It doesn't retain the water, it doesn't give the water. If the water even goes in, only shrubs and, harmful plants with thorns that even animals are scared of. Only these things come out. But the Messenger ﷺ is talking about people. So when Allah says, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الرَّجْعِ وَالْأَرْضِ ذَاتِ الصَّدْعِ, yes, it's referring to the rain and referring to the plant life, but it's also referring to the revelation that comes down and the reactions of the people. What comes out of the earth? What comes out of the people? And this book decides. إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلٌ فَصْلٌ. It distinguishes between people. Who are the people that learn this book? They internalize its teachings, they live according to them, and then they teach it to others also. Like that earth that itself beautified itself and was also to give fruit to others. Who are of those who learn from this book, but they don't apply it for themselves, but they still serve as a vessel for others to learn. At least some good came out of them, even though not for themselves. At least still some good came out of them. And who are of those, whether you give them this book or you don't give them this book, doesn't make any difference. Nothing changes in their life at all. Right? The Quran distinguishes between these people. Now the thing of it is, Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't just say, إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلٌ فَصْلٌ. He says, وَمَا هُوَ بِالْهَزْلِ. It is not at all. And ma huwa with bi. Ma with bi in Arabic is very strong negation. If you say laysa hazlan, right? Laysa al-hazla. No, enough. It's not hazl. Ma huwa bil hazl. Ma, it is not at all in any way, shape or form hazl. So what is this hazl that Allah Azza wa Jal refers to? Hazl literally in Arabic refers to being skinny or weak. Being incapable of doing anything productive. That's a person is called mahzul if they're very skinny and weak and they're not able to do any work. Qawlun hazl, speech that is weak, speech that doesn't have any benefit, that may entertain people, may keep people, laughing, or may keep people addicted to watch more, but produces no benefit whatsoever. How many conversations are we a part of where people crack jokes, say funny things, right? They'll throw in a line from here, take something from here, take something from here, put it together, make somebody laugh, poke fun at something. We all have a good old time and then we go about our way and part of our life has been wasted. Useless speech. Allah says Quran is not at all useless speech. In other words, it's not at all speech that should not lead to clear, decisive action. Fasl also means that which leads you to decisive action. In other words, you and I that are speaking and listening to Quran right now, this speech is not, interesting talk, interesting information, and we go back and nothing changes. This is not entertainment. Allah lets us know in Quran itself it's not entertainment. We've turned into a culture, many of us unfortunately, may Allah protect us from being this way, where we've turned Quran into entertainment. We've turned the khutbah into entertainment. We've turned listening to recitation of Quran into entertainment. It's become entertaining. It's become something fun to do. And if you enjoy it, you're not guilty for enjoying it, but it's something more serious than that. إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلٌ فَصْلٌ وَمَا هُوَ بِالْهَزْلِ. It is not at all vain talk. It's not vanity speech. It's not something you could say, then you move on with your life and when's the next one? When's the next big convention? When's the next great speech? It's not just about listening, it's about action.